Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Vees View. My name is Craig Boschman, joined alongside by the head coach and general manager of the Penticton Vees, Fred Harbinson. Fred, your team just finished off a home-and-home series with the Wenatchee Wild. We'll start off with Saturday's game. Was looking pretty good, up 2-1 after the first period, but some penalty trouble and maybe a little bit of fatigue setting in over the final 40.
Yeah, you take a tough hit there, get a 5-minute major, they get an instigator out of it, but they find a way to get a goal. And from that point, as you mentioned, we've been playing real shorthanded on the back end, and losing Kenny Johnson there, put us in another real tough spot where we had to overplay some of our D, and you could see the fatigue setting in. And they're a good hockey team, and they found ways to get the next couple goals, and then it carried into obviously last night. And last night I thought we played a real good game and just came out obviously 1 goal short in overtime. Very entertaining game last night, 3-2 in overtime, as you mentioned, and penalty kill I thought was your team's strongest suit last night, going 6 for 6, including a full 5-minute power play and 2 minutes of 5-on-3. Yeah, no, I mean, obviously on one point of it, you have to look at it and say, hey, we don't take a lot of penalties usually, and you've taken back-to-back nights, taken 5-minute majors that are non-fight related. So it's something that we need to clean up there, but our PK was outstanding last night, score a shorthanded goal. You know what, it's one of those years where, every year we talk about how tough our division is. This year, it's not lip service. It's, a thing where in the past, if we played a real good hockey game, most nights we would win. And this year, I thought we played well, and we still found a way not to get the extra point. So it shows to our guys that our details have to be on daily. Every game that we play, that you have to make sure that probably the team that makes the fewest mistakes will come out on top. And as happy as I was with the guys, clearly we need to take another step come tomorrow night. Bodies are dropping. 2 guys here with Clark and Leahy still out. Kenny Johnson, the suspension. Bo's got tossed out of the game. No suspension though for him, but is there reinforcements coming in soon? Guys coming back anytime soon? Well, we're hoping. It looks like Clark and Leahy have a good chance to play tomorrow night, which would be huge. Add 2 20-year-olds to your lineup makes a big difference. And our forward group's been fine. It's just more on the back end. Trying to distribute the minutes properly. And when you overplay guys, especially when you have 3 and 4 nights, mistake fatigue when it sets in is the first thing that goes. Is always the mental side of it, and then start making easy mistakes. Speaking of tomorrow night, it's the Alberni Valley Bulldogs here. Played them at the Showcase. Big come from behind win there. Very, very hard-working team, Alberni. Hard-working, well-structured, well-coached. So again, when you talk about not forcing plays into areas where you kind of play into their trap is going to be critical. I thought there was a big difference between how we move pucks in the neutral zone from last Wednesday to this Wednesday. We need to do some more of that tomorrow night. And lastly, first game against the Trail Smoke Eaters on Saturday, a team that has much improved over the last couple of years, and a very good test for your team again. Very high octane offense. Again, you can't you can't be cheating on the offense there, because they'll turn the transition game into a positive for them. They're just coming off a huge loss, so I'm sure they're going to be hungry, going to Merritt first on Friday, and then they have us coming in there Saturday. All right, Fred, well, thanks for this, and best of luck. All right, thank you.
Big on business? Click the Okanagan Edge widget on the main page. The Okanagan Edge, positively business.